something here, like if you are wanting to have a new vehicle, go out there, test drive it, okay? Get excited about it. But going back to that moon energy, that big momentum, that big change, that drive in you, that progress is coming from this, all right? It's coming from teaching people something, and it comes from your imagination. It comes from intuitive downloads that you're getting, and you can't be afraid to share them, okay? Hi Gemini, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. I'm Andrea Elizabeth, and whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Quick messages that came out while I was clearing your cards. Gemini, that brain of yours. I am a Gemini moon rising north node, so trust me, I'm talking to myself when I say this. We have so many things we want to do, so many passions that we want to pursue. We're very talkative. There's a lot that we want to communicate. And that can get us distracted. That can get us not realizing what we need to focus on. And so there is, though, a superpower related to that, okay? So this idea of then it's like, well, I have to only concentrate on this, and then you get the frustration. Can you allow for more than one thing in your day? Can you put dedication to like, okay, 20 minutes to here, 20 minutes to here, 20 minutes to here? If that is something that is, you know, where you can't just seem to break that, all right? It's like, how can you actually utilize that multitasking? Like for me, for instance, I have very limited time, but I really like, I work better when I'm distracted, okay? And so when it's busy work where my attention doesn't need to be visually or auditorily focused on the task at hand, that's when I get to have my Real Housewives time, right? Because I can listen and not have to be fully engaged into it to enjoy it. And so I can do that while I'm working. You know, there's things like that where there's something here like listening to your favorite music and while you're painting. I don't know. There's this idea of catering to that scatteredness in a focused way, all right? Because your mind does bounce. And I got really strong Seven of Cups. And this idea of not knowing where to focus your energy, what cup to pursue. Focus the most attention on the one that you are closest to completing, okay? That's really what I think you need to do. Because also, when you do get scattered, how can you ground yourself? Going into nature, all right? Being still, being present with your loved ones. Very interesting. But you need to learn to slow down sometimes, okay? And to calm your mind. And so again, really strong grounding energy. How can you ground yourself? But again, when it's go time and you're feeling that, it's just you don't want to burn out. That's the only message I'm really getting. Just don't burn out. Yes, balance. Balancing those energies is where you're going to get that recognition, that fame, if it is fame. I mean, a lot of Geminis are in a realm of entertainment in some way. So if there is fame and recognition that you're looking to get, it is important to balance those energies. It is important to be practical and patient, okay? Practical and patient. All right. Well, I love seeing the Queen of Coins at the bottom here. There's something with that inner light that is unlocking very exciting energy. So let's see what we got for Geminis. Again, Geminis, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to hit that like button, comment if you have a question or if it resonates in a certain way, and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Interesting. That Queen of Coins too. The Page of Pentacles is showing up a lot. There's something about speaking your truth that will emotionally bring your emotions back into balance and unlock something with real potential. All right, very cool. Wow. Okay, we're going to clarify these, but like I said, there's a way of speaking your truth that it's healing you, and then you're getting the empowerment to help heal others as well. Okay, so last week's energy coming into this week is the moon. So regardless of when you're watching this, there is a full moon in Scorpio at the time that I'm recording this. But if you're watching this at a different time, please check which new moon or full moon energy is surrounding you at this time and what sign rules your moon in your astrology chart. I also highly suggest watching some astrology videos in association to this tarot reading to see what the astrologers have to say. My favorites are Pam Gregory, Heather Ensworth, and Donna Stellhorn. They have wonderful new moon, full moon readings and major transit readings that can, or not readings, but information that can help you decipher that related to this reading. But this is your intuition. This is your subconscious. Like I said, there's something here that's feeling an emotional renewal, like burying yourself in some way. And so like I said, there's something related to a truth within you that when you share it with others, and you share it in a way that isn't the defensive shadow energy or the dismissive shadow energy, but you bury your emotions in a way that lets people connect to you. Vulnerability. I'm getting a very strong sense of vulnerability, that you're releasing something from the depths of your subconscious, and also related to your dreams. So do pay attention to your dreams. I had some wild dreams last night that I got to look up. And so I will be paying attention to that and looking up the dream interpretation on Google as soon as I'm done recording. But there is just this really emotionally liberating feeling I'm getting, okay? And speaking of emotions, 9 of Cups. What I love about the 9 of Cups is the 9 of Cups is ruled by Jupiter and Pisces. So there is some sort of expansion to this vulnerability that is connecting to collective energy. And so there's, like I said, something with a truth inside that you feel so vulnerable with, sharing it in a truthful manner that, like, from, you know, like I said, your moon energy, expressing your emotions in a way that connects to people on a deeper level. Like, you're going past the surface level of connection and you're going to the deep level of connection, all right? But this is also a card that reminds you wishes come true and to focus on all the abundance that you have. And so you do give gratitude for where you're at, no matter what you're trying to manifest. You have to be thankful and grateful for what you have. And so speaking of expansion, you have to talk about things as though you already have them, not I wish I had more money, because then the universe is bringing you more situations where that lack is there. I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am empowered. You know, that's the kind of intentions that we want to focus on, and not so much lack mindset. Look at how much wonderful abundance you do have and give thanks for it. Don't get into that, you know, overthinking scattered energy of, oh, there's too much. Well, now you have too much, you know what I mean? So really pay attention to those minds, because those thoughts bounce everywhere. Your mind just boom, 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 boom. And so sometimes we don't even realize how much energy we're putting into certain anxiety or frustration, all right? So calm your mind. Justice, all right? Bringing back into balance, the clarity. This is ruled by Libra, but like I said, there's something here with balancing that twin energy within you, all right? And the cause and effect, and really recognizing that. Really recognizing the cause and the effect when it comes to how we word our intentions, how we communicate, what we're putting out there as far as, like I said, the way in which we communicate. We might be rethinking that, okay? All right, so let's get some clarifiers here. Why is the moon card here last week for Gemini? Also, too, like with so much major arcana being shown right now, this can be stuff that we're seeing in the collective, too. And you might be noticing how your personal thought process, like, it's mirroring things in the collective. Very interesting. Look at that at the bottom again. Wish upon a star. Or maybe that was Taurus, actually. Okay. Faith card. This is ruled by Taurus. That's so funny. I just said Taurus because, so you might have some strong Taurus energy around you because this was in Taurus's reading. And this is ruled by Taurus. Practice what you preach. Okay. So like I said, there's something here about speaking a certain narrative and your actions not being aligned with it, and vice versa. But the moon, like I said, there's something to teach people, and it comes from the depths of your subconscious. It comes also from your intuition and your imagination. So this is the idea too, like starting a YouTube channel where like talk about, you know, your communication, like intuitive messages, you know what I mean? Like starting a channel with just intuitive messages and just putting it out there, because there's something here with intuition and your imagination that is going to teach a lot of people something. Okay. Very cool. And this is major, major, major energy, major release, major transformation, major expression of your emotions. All right. 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here? And like I said, oh, wow. Like I said, if there is something creative that you already do and you're not like sharing it with the world, it might be time to share that with people. Okay. 9 of Cups clarified by the Chariot. This is huge. And so like I said, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am empowered. I am sharing my gifts with the world. I have everything in its right place. Like there's something here about like, or not everything in its right place. I don't want to say that one. Scratch that. But I am healthy, I am wealthy. I am emotionally fulfilled. I am emotionally empowered. I am, you know, my shadow knows it's safe. Like stuff like that. The light and the shadow working together. Big momentum, big change. Okay, so this is saying like, yeah, this is quick incoming. Okay, and so here's another thing. This is so fascinating because Taurus just got this message. So if there's, because the Chariot can also indicate like a new vehicle coming in, right? Or like some means of transportation changing in your life. So like, let's say you've always said like, you want a new vehicle, okay? And there's this one vehicle that you really like. And like, so you'll like write it on your vision board, but then you never have gone and have you gone and test drove it? You know, there's something here about you want a car, you go to the dealership this week and you test drive that vehicle, feel yourself physically in the vehicle. And if you're like, oh no, like I can't do that. Well, then you're showing the universe, like you don't actually want that. You know what I mean? So there's something here, like if you are wanting to have a new vehicle, go out there, test drive it. Okay. Get excited about it. But going back to that moon energy, that big momentum, that big change, that drive in you, that progress is coming from this. All right. It's coming from teaching people something, and it comes from your imagination. It comes from intuitive downloads that you're getting, and you can't be afraid to share them. Okay. Like for me, for instance, I have a script that I have put down, and it's been years and it's been nudging. And so it's like, I've constantly been trying to figure out like, how can I share this with the world? And so I'm finding new ways of doing that without putting the limitations of seeing the final vision of what that film looks like with a high budget, and just putting out the message of it. Okay. Interesting. All right, so let's clarify justice. I do really think this is a major shift in things coming back into balance. So if this is like a relationship or career, oh wow, an old thought process. Remember, like that shadow, you got to calm it, all right? Yes. All right, justice clarified by the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. What did I telling you? Strong Pisces energy, all right? So if you have a lot of strong Pisces energy in your chart, or if there's a Pisces in your life, this is a strong message for them as well, because the moon is ruled by Pisces, all right? There's Cancer energy in it, but it's ruled by Pisces. This is ruled by Saturn and Pisces. So the justice, it's coming from your lessons with Saturn, your blocks, your fears, your limitations. Like I said, there's this emotional renewal, this shedding, this liberation that is creating like a whole new identity, almost following a new path. Again, Chariot, charging forward. Your ships are coming in, all right? Justice is here to say the universe is bringing things back into balance. Remember, not for you personally, but also collectively, okay? So give gratitude. Like when my life comes into balance, I'm going to see more balance coming back into the collective, because everybody deserves that, all right? Wow. 3 of Wands also ruled by Sun in Aries. Aries is the ruler of Mars and how we assert ourselves. the sky is the limit, all right? So this vibration, you're not waiting, it's here, okay? And it comes from this internal, you're leaving something behind. Now remember, it can be a belief, it can be a relationship, it can be a career, but it's bringing your life into balance. Whatever this is that you are charging forward, it is not only bringing your life into balance, it's bringing into your life everything that you have been dreaming and wishing. I love this for you, Geminis. Okay. And again, major, 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 major. Your, like, again, your community, your family, your friends, like all this stuff transforming in a really big way. So like new career, new relationship, new home, like new car. There's just something here. I'm going to keep going. There's something here to that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. This is what Taurus got too. So like I said, there's strong Taurus energy, Gemini. What kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? What kind of advice would I give to my younger self? So there's something here. Is there something from the past that you always wish you would have pursued, but you didn't? And like I said, it nudges at your thoughts of like, oh, I wish I would have done that differently. Well, what kind of advice would you have given? Okay. Archetypal card. This can be you or somebody in your life. We all play characters in each other's lives. Whoa, the most important part is for you to be the hero of your own journey. I do get some resistance to some of you with that last message, okay? So sometimes we don't want to reflect and, like I said, quiet our minds and take time to actually go within, but it's very important. Okay, this is so cool because this is actually what popped up while I was clarifying your card. So this is an important message. Athlete, light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limitations, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Shadow attributes, misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. So again, there's something, like I said here, with what you're sharing and teaching. We don't want shadow attribute of like our shadow hiding our true selves, hiding our true vulnerability. Like there's something here to vulnerability and there being strength in that. Again, the transforming, dedication to transcending physical limits. All right. So cool. All right, so we're going to do one clarifier and then we're going to close this out. Again, Geminis, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share with somebody who you think needs to hear this message, and comment if it resonates or if you have a certain question. All right, clarifier for Gemini this week. All right, let's get, ooh, all right. Looks like we might have two. Oh, wow. Oh my good gracious. This is where my Pisces self wants to get emotional because you have the Sun with the Eight of Cups. So, Eight of Cups, what did I say? Like following a new path. Like do not be scared. Remember those blocks, those fears, those limitations from all of what Saturn and Pisces direct since November 2023 has been teaching us, all right? You're meant to embody this, all right? And it's leaving this behind is bringing you the Sun. And so there's this idea of like, well, I've been on this path. I have to stay on this path. This is the path that I'm meant to be on. And leaving it, shifting our thoughts, our beliefs, our, like, again, something related to this stagnation, shaking it up a bit, all right? Like shaking, and honestly too, it could even just be like bringing movement into your day, like hula hooping. You know, there's this cool hula hoop thing, like something about moving and like the air and, you know, allowing that air to keep moving. But again, it's bringing in this. So if there's anything that had you doubting this, hello. This is the best card in the deck, Geminis. I am so excited for you. Your inner child is going to be so happy. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, shine your inner light. You've got this.